Hi, in this video we will see how can we set certain conditions using default if. That means we can set default values using some conditions, particularly in the form. So let us go to the form management and edit a form where it's already set up. For example, we can take uh, emission form where I have set some default conditions. For example, if we go to these questions like was emission reported on binary location or was emission detected, uh, based on the answers to these questions, we can set some default values on cost type and root cause. So these are the pick list, and right now default if conditions can only be applicable on input box and drop downs. And let us see how can we set it up. Let us edit this. So when there is a advanced setup, similarly how we show for show if, when there is an advanced setup, we are showing the spin symbol on the form attribute, and the default if can should also be set up from the view advanced setup. So when we click on this, we used to have the advanced setup for the show if. Now we have default if. So this is the place where we can set the default conditions. So for example, as I said earlier, based on the answers to these two questions, we can set the default value. For example, if the question of this answer is equal to no, and if the question for this answer is equal to us, we are defaulting it to not pioneer. Similarly, if based on the questions, we are defaulting this answer to no emission detected. So similarly, all other forms can also be all other attributes with input box can also be set up like this. Let us see how does it look in the task create. So let us go to the task view, create task. Let us create the task where we have the emission form. So let us go to the form section, and I have said if I answer yes to this and no to this, we will be seeing no emission detected. And if this is no and this is yes, second question, we are seeing not pioneer. Also, for example, if there is an input, if there is if the value is 30, we are showing default if we are showing some value here. If it is below 30, we are showing one value. If it is above 30, let us say I enter 55, we are showing one value. So this is how on input box also we can set up some things like this. So this is how we use default if.